Morning, it's another Saturday morning. Walking up to the sawmill. I've been doing a lot of walking lately. Trying to lose some weight. It's paying off because I used to be a little winded when I got here. If I walked from my house to the sawmill. Now I'm not so much. A little chilly out. It's the weekend after Labor Day. A little smoky. Got some local forest fires going on. Nothing major. No danger to us. So I'm gonna finish milling this and this. Get some 2x6s out of it. And maybe get a tree felled today. Or this weekend anyway. We'll see how it goes. I'll get started on this one. So I thought I'd give you an update on my Blue Eddy I hooked up last weekend to the solar panels outside the sawmill. %95 charge, 11 watts coming in. Pretty low, I guess. Mainly because of all that smoke. It's pretty hazy out. Smoky. So I didn't know anything about solar probably a year ago, but I've kind of figured it out now. So when I first brought solar here to the sawmill, I set up my own little setup with this controller, using that little inverter and those batteries, automotive type batteries, and it worked great until the third battery. There was another one there. So till that battery blew up. I'll probably still use this stuff, just actual batteries that would work better with solar. So all I need is some better batteries, and I could use the Blue Eddy as a backup. That's a project for this winter. Let's get this on. What I got out of that. 7 2x6 and some oddball stuff. The smaller one right here is 2 3/4 inches wide, but I could use it for something. I could trim it down using the table saw. That one there is like a little over 4 inches wide. It's kind of a 2x4. And then some firewood. So that's it for now. I'm gonna go to the house and get some breakfast, and then gather everything up to go fall a tree. I got it turned somewhat straight. I just noticed that my sawmill's about to fall off the boards. Well, I'm going to stop right there. The sawmill's about to fall off the supports. So let's take this to the firewood pile, and that I'm going to grab with the grapple and get it off the mill. Time to slow down a bit and take it easy the rest of the weekend. And hopefully I'll see you next weekend. Have a good one.